Thank you, Melissa. Our weekly discussion on matters of faith continues this morning. Joining us for this edition of Faith Time, Pastor Donnie Powell with Lily Baptist Church. Thank you for joining us on this Mother's Day, sir.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we wanted to talk about Mother's Day, and one of the commandments, one of the 10 commandments is honor thy father and thy mother. So clearly the Lord places an importance on keeping your mother and your parents special.
That is correct. Yes, sir. Honor your mother and your father. The Bible said that it will extend the days of your life on this earth.
And we want to talk a little bit about how you do that in a church setting or in a religious setting. How do you expect to tie Mother's Day into your message today?
Well, today we're going to focus on mothers of the Bible. Mary being a prominent mother, a well-known mother, the mother of Jesus. We're going to focus on Mary, and we're going to show how Mary played a vital role in the life of Jesus. And even as Jesus, as he was dying, he took the time to make provisions for his mother. He put dying on pause to make sure that his mother was taken care of. So that shows the importance of a mother.
Let's talk a little bit about Mary's role in Jesus' life, because sometimes when I think about the life of Jesus, I almost feel like Jesus sometimes was on autopilot with his commandments from God and following the scripture. But Mary had an influence on the way Jesus was raised and the way he lived his life. How does that come into play?
Most definitely. Like all mothers, mothers are the ones that teach you, instill in you the values, morals, and things that you need in life. And Mary was very vital to Jesus because she was the one that instilled in him the vital things that he needed for life.
We talk about mothers in the Bible, Mary, of course, being one of the most prominent ones. Another one that I think of is Sarah, the mother of Isaac. Are there any other particular mothers in the Bible that stand out to you for their accomplishments or what they did to advance the word?
Most definitely. I think of the mother of Moses. Moses' mother, she had to give up her son.
That was really a tough choice because his life was in danger, so she came to the conclusion, or was guided to the idea, that giving her son away in a very dangerous situation too was better than trying to raise him herself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She had to make a sacrifice. And like all mothers, you know, you have to make a sacrifice. Mothers have made sacrifices for her children. And she knew that in order for her child to live, that she would have to give up her child and make this sacrifice. But the good thing about it, God turned the thing around and allowed her to be able to raise her own child.
When we talk about mothers, we talk about their sacrifices, we talk about the things that they do, and a lot of times their love and their work is so consistent and so ever-present in a family that it sometimes can be taken for granted. How do you avoid falling into that trap?
Well, the way to avoid taking your mother for granted is to always just remember the things that she sacrifices for you, the things that she does for you. My mother is no longer with me, but I still remember the teachings that my mother have given me, the things that my mother has instilled in me, and I know that it will live on forever because what she planted inside of me is inside of me, and I will pass it along to my children, and it will go on for future generations.
You know, not everybody has their mothers living nearby them. Some have to make phone calls. What do you think are some easy ways that sons and daughters can really honor their mothers today?
Well, the way that sons and daughters can honor their mothers today is just by simply picking up the phone and making a phone call. You know, if that's possible, just picking up the phone, just saying, "Hi, Mom, how you doing today? We love you. We're thinking of you. We want you to have a blessed day, a good Mother's Day on today."
And when we talk about the role of mothers in the Bible, what do you think is the most important role mothers have throughout history and throughout Scripture?
Well, mothers play so many roles in life, in general. Mothers wear so many hats, so many different hats. But the best thing that a mother can do is be a mother to her child, is to just give their child the instructions, guidance, and discipline that they need from day to day.
All right, we go out there and we say Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there, and we thank you, all the mothers out there, for the wonderful service that they have provided to all of us out there. Pastor Donnie Powell from Lily Baptist Church, we thank you so very much for joining us for this edition of Faith Time.
Thank you for having me.
And News 5 this morning will continue after the break.